Ask questions, be curious, connect with your audience, and most importantly, have a purpose. If not, you'll just be part of the noise.
I wanted to talk to you about actually like the kind of like the more technical side of photography and that learning curve for you. How did you go about learning how to use a camera?
I took a part-time job as a sales rep at a camera store. While I was doing the night shift or the evening shift, I had a lot of time to kind of read up on photography books. And surprisingly, a lot of the practice and study of photography actually came from doing passport photos. I'd play with the lights in the booth to kind of experiment and understand how lighting works.
When you were just shooting kind of like on your own time, not for a specific gig or anything, what were you attracted to shooting at that time?
The one avenue that I enjoyed the most, as I found out, was actually doing portraits. My style, of course, has changed over the years, but I'd say what kind of led to this point was first starting in photojournalism. Understanding the subject, knowing who I'm shooting, and pushing the boundaries of knowing what their story is, and then coming up with my own story and sort of imprinting my story onto them.
Is there a specific project that you can think of that you would say opened a lot of doors for you in your career?
I'm actually now also a film director. But to kind of move into that field, I was very fortunate that Jay-Z's team from Life and Times actually discovered my work when I was experimenting with some videos I posted on YouTube, which went viral. And I was able to do a second version of Empire State of Mind with Victoria's Secret. And I think that was kind of how I got started. And really, that was a milestone moment for me to realize, wow, I could actually break into the video world as well. I see photography and film as two completely different art forms and two different ways of storytelling. In photography, I like the challenge of presenting a character and a scene and allowing the viewer to imprint what they feel the story of that scene is. So for instance, if you see a girl crying, you'd have to use your personal experiences to guess and feel, why is this girl crying? Is it because she just broke up? Is it the beginning of a story or is it the end of a story? We don't really know. And that in its own way is a form of storytelling. I'm piquing your interest by giving you the ingredients of a character and a scene, and you have to figure out what the story means to you. Filmmaking storytelling is what I want to say. So I actually tell you the story from A to Z. And I'm telling you how to feel throughout the film. And so these are two completely different art forms that I feel I enjoy, I love, and I would never drop one for the other.